Dungeons and Drimbus is rated R for rude language, rough violence, and raunchy humor. Here's what happened previously on Dungeons and Drimbus. After signing up for a fencing tournament, Queenie is confronted with a young feline boy that reminds her of her son. After Tuliere attempts to help her in the tournament, all hell breaks loose and the crew is discovered, and Queenie's identity as, well, a queen is revealed. The attendant recognizes her and pleads with her to come home. Captain Bloodbags leaves the decision up to her, and Queenie gets in the carriage with the promise to return post-haste. And now, Dungeons and Drimbus presents Blood and Booty. Almost 20 years ago.
There has to be some solution, Amina. I find it impossible to believe that, as callous as they may be, Mother and Father would just cast you aside for this.
Helena, I have always admired the way you look at the world. But, unfortunately, it is the way things are.
Queenie, you look into your older sister, Helena's eyes. You see the same deep look of concern that you've shared with each other countless times over the years. Growing up a princess of Highclaw has its perks. Many, many perks. But it's always come with its own difficulties. The pressures, the obligations, the expectations, the transactional nature of, well, just about every relationship you've had. Helena is one of the few bonds you have that feels free of those tolls. You're huddled in a corner of the courtyard, beneath a favorite tree of yours. She rubs your arm in concern.
Who was it, Amina? Can he come back? Can he help you legitimize this somehow?
She eyes your stomach, now in roughly its 3rd month of pregnancy. Pretty soon you won't be able to hide anymore.
He doesn't know, Helena, and Mother and Father seem to have made up their minds, and I don't think legitimizing anything would change it now. They are through with me.
That can't be true. They just, you know how they get when they don't get what they want. I think we just have to give them some time, don't you?
I don't know. I am more afraid than I have been my entire life. And if I am not wanted here, Helena, if...
You are wanted here, and she takes your hands in hers.
But whatever you decide to do, we can figure this out. Just don't do anything stupid, okay? For me.
I will do my best, Helena.
And she hugs you. Try as you might. Sometimes instinct tells you to do something. Something your brain yells at you for even considering. But with 2 stubborn feline hearts beating inside you now, you could not help but listen to them. Castle Highclaw was never going to be this child's home. It hardly ever felt like home to you, anyway. And with how quickly you were cast out, you finally realize it was little more than a roof above your head. How does Queenie spend the next 2.5 years?
Queenie, formerly Amina, does her best to pickpocket, pick up odd jobs here and there, anything to get just a little bit of food and money for the 2 of them, just trying to get away from Megalora and the memories of Highclaw.
Give me a side quest roll with a bad luck.
Oh, that is so tragic. The first was a natural 12, and the second was a 4.
Oof. A costly encounter. Over the following 2 years or so, you do not have an easy time. In particular, we see you thieving and getting caught, narrowly escaping the law, the very guards that used to protect you. We see you digging through trash just to be shooed away like an animal more than a person. In a particularly rough encounter, you take a blade to the face, leaving you with a scar across one of your eyes. Of course, over these past 2 years, you've learned things. Namely, that it is very easy to say you need nothing from someone when you benefit from the roof over your head and the food in your stomach. Things change quickly after your second missed meal, and you have missed many, many meals. Your son, Tomcat, was born in an alley after an evening of excruciating effort. You could hardly nurse him at times, your body struggling to sustain itself. But you did it. And though he turned out a bit scrawny, mangy, you've heard many say, he's a happy child. He never knew the comforts of palatial life. He's never tasted an extravagant meal served for traveling dignitaries, never toyed with the servants waiting on him hand and foot, never huddled around a hearth with his extensive royal family. All he has ever known is you. And as best you can tell, you have been more than enough for him.
Mama,
Yes, my son.
hungry.
Okay. Mama's going to get you something to eat, okay, Tomas?
He looks at you, big blue eyes, and says,
Love.
I love you too.
and his little paw toys at your face as he clings to you like a Bjorn almost, as he often does.
And she takes the tiny paw in her hand and she kisses it. And she is going to set him down for a moment and say, okay, now remember, quiet. Not even a purr, okay?
He puts a finger to his lips, mimicking you.
Okay. And she's going to look for some food for him.
And you head out into the alleys as the moon begins to rise in the sky, much like you do on most nights. You have few options but to pray that Tomas is safe and that you can return to him in one piece. You always do. Some months later, things have taken a turn for the worst. Your body is failing you. Your arms are thin, and your frame feels frail. Rising from wherever you were able to rest your head feels like a monumental effort in and of itself each morning. Poor Tom is sleeping more and more, his small body's attempt to conserve what little energy he has. Your son is resilient. He reminds you of yourself in that way. But you feel you've burnt through a lot of runway, a lot of luck. And you wonder how resilient this little boy could possibly be without you there to provide what you can. You lay on the street, near the busy docks of Port Fraison. Boisterous sailors laugh merrily on their way. And an idea strikes you. Leave. Finally. The entire blasted continent of Megalora has had little to offer you thus far. Why not find a life elsewhere? After all, there are plenty of ships but a stone's throw away.
Tomas, my love.
He kind of wakes up from a nap.
Gather your things. And she gestures towards the couple of kind of mangy stuffed animals she's managed to steal throughout their 2 years.
Yeah, you see he grabs his small, backpack that he carries with him, and he very carefully puts his little stuffed toys. They're dirty and torn, but he puts them in very nicely so that they're all sitting upright, and he holds them.
Beside herself, she begins to cry.
Look for food.
Yes, but you will come with me today.
Okay.
We are getting out of here, Tomas.
He comes up to you, putting his hands up so that you can pick him up. And as you pick him up, he wipes a paw across your face to wipe the tears away. And he hugs you around the neck.
You know Mommy loves you so much, don't you?
Love you.
And he kind of pats at your head again.
Okay, baby. Let's go.
You skulk through the docks, filled with preemptive guilt and fear. But few notice you. You'd think that after all this time, you'd have learned that you are invisible to others. Each person too preoccupied with the contents of their own minds to pay you any attention. Still, you shove the fear down and soldier on. for Tom. It is the wee hours of the morning, an active time for most crews as they get ready for the day's tasks or prepare to depart with the sun. Not a great moment to try to sneak on board, but you have to make use of the energy while you have it. The big ships are too well guarded, but the small ships are too busy, too crowded. All except one. A sloop, with the name The Sea's Ire boldly engraved. It seems the crew of the Sea's Ire aren't exactly morning people, since you see no one about.
Shh, okay. Keep quiet.
He puts a finger to his lips again.
Okay. And she holds him close to her, and she's going to sneak on board the Sea's Ire.
Give me a body roll with good luck, please.
Critical success.
You easily sneak aboard the ship, stowing yourself away in the small, cramped cargo hold.
Okay.
What this, Mama?
This is a ship, Tomas. You have seen them before they travel through the water. I know you've never had much affinity for it, but it can take us many places. And this crew needs to eat, just like you and I.
He squeezes your hand. Eventually, you feel the boat depart as you make your way to anywhere but here. Days pass in a blurry haze, and very quickly, you begin to wonder if you have made a grave mistake. This crew, made of a grand total of 2 individuals, makes no sense. They sail by moonlight. They spend their days bickering about what course to take, and, most importantly, they have vanishingly few supplies. The crates in the hold have little more than basic supplies and trading goods. You have no idea what the hell these people eat. There's a small garden on the deck, but it seems to grow and get picked clean on the daily, as if by magic. You've barely been able to scrounge together a few leaves to round out your rations. Perhaps they keep their food in their quarters? It's been 2 days since your last meal. Tom chewing on the last of the pemmican you brought with you. If you don't do something soon, well then you won't be doing much of anything again.
Okay. Tomas, listen to me.
Eat, Mama.
And he tries to put like a little piece of pemmican to your mouth.
No, you must eat, my son. I am going to go look and see if they keep more food elsewhere. I need you to stay quiet and stay safe.
He puts a finger up to his lips again.
Okay. You know Mommy loves you more than anything.
He nods his head yes, trying to stay quiet, and once again throws his hands around your neck.
And she kisses all over him, grooms him a little bit, and then puts him back down in their hiding space. And she's going to sneak about the ship and try to find some quarters to see if that's where they keep their fucking food.
Yeah. You know where the quarters are, as it is where this crew spends most of their days. You've noticed they do not go out on deck during the day. And you know that right now, they should be sleeping in there.
She wipes her face and her tattered hood. She puts it on. She places an ear against the door to see if she hears anything.
You put your ear to the door, and no sound seems to be coming out.
She's going to try to see if the door is unlocked, opening it very carefully.
Give me a body roll to try and do so quietly. Bad luck, as you currently essentially have 2 wounds.
That is a 3.
You put a paw to the doorknob, trembling, and as you grab it, gently turn it and push it open, you feel this incredible weakness that has been consuming you just kind of set in as you lose your footing and sprawl out onto the ground. In this room, you see 2 coffins.
What?
And very little else. Tuliere, you hear a soft clatter outside as you lay in your coffin. It's been a rough day for you and the captain. Having lost the trail of Arcus Crusadia once more, you wonder how many more weeks of chasing it will take to find him again. Gently, you slide the lid off your coffin, assuming you'll see the captain pacing about, but are instead greeted with the sight of a pale, mangy, rail-thin feline woman. Her blue eyes are desperate as she realizes she's been caught, but she struggles to lift herself up off the ground. You've been at sea for 2 days, and this woman has not eaten in much longer than that.
She's going to turn around and just try to open the door again and leave.
Give me a body roll with bad luck to try to pick yourself up off the ground.
Critical fail.
You collapse, almost injuring yourself, as you do not have enough strength to hold yourself up.
She pulls just her, shiv from her boot and, holds a shaking hand out.
I'll wrap her up with Swarmer.
Give me a will roll. Good luck because she's on the ground.
10.
As you see this man emerge from a coffin for some reason, you see more plants inside that coffin. The fruit and vegetables that you do not see on deck seem to be in there, picked off the vine. And yet, even though they are not planted, you see they suddenly take root in the dirt in the coffin and sprout out in large viney tendrils as they restrain you against the ground.
I take out my dagger.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do. I did.
Who sent you?
What?
Who sent you?
No one. I am a stowaway. I'm starving.
Are there more of you?
She, closes her eyes. No, it's just me.
Give me a will roll to try and lie to Tuliere.
6.
Tuliere, you don't fully believe her, but you do not feel that you are in danger.
I'm gonna glare at her. I'm gonna look back to the other coffin.
And as you do, the other lid slides off with a scrape. Moved as if by magic. And a towering elven figure with red eyes and protruding fangs seems to glide out as if carried on the wind.
An intruder. How dare you board the sea's ire against her will? Captain Bloodbags and his vampirate will not brook this disrespect.
She has a newfound sense of pride, that stubbornness kind of taking over her, and she spits in his face.
Ooh. Give me a body roll. I would say bad luck, but I'm going to give you good luck because it's cool, so just flat.
10.
You see the spit lands in his face.
Stay away from me. I knew nothing of the sea's ire. I know nothing of you, and I don't care. I was just looking for some fucking food.
You will learn.
And you see he twists his hand, and you feel your thin, deficient blood almost twist in your body as you feel it pull you up, and he says,
Why are you here? How are you here?
I noticed that you aren't very active in the daytime. I snuck aboard hoping I could find some rations for me and for me.
And who? And you see he twists his hand and you feel almost like your blood is trying to escape your body.
He is just a child. You cannot fault a child for his mother's luck.
You feel all of that pull drop. And you see his hand almost shake a bit as the two meet eyes. He turns around. Tuliere, he gestures for you to come over.
I kick her knife away and then I follow him.
How did this happen, Tuliere?
They must have stowed away in the cargo or something.
Oh dear. What do we do?
She seems harmless. Perhaps next time we get to port, we can set her free.
How do we feed her until then?
And Amina, you feel energy begin to leave you. A strange, all-consuming, fiery desperation sets in your soul.
Whatever you are, whoever you are, I will do anything if you will spare me and my son I will do anything. I can work. I can fight if I just get the strength back. I swear to whatever gods you worship, I will earn my keep if you spare me.
You try to get these words out, and you hear them with that strength in your soul, but they come out so much weaker. You feel that desperation consuming you. It makes you want to run and jump and fight for your and Tom's lives. But you can't. You can barely lift an arm.
Please.
It is disquieting, yet calming at the same time. It feels as though you are running on borrowed time.
Please, At least save the boy. Save the boy.
The captain looks to you, Tuliere, and says,
I fear we are running out of time.
I agree.
The way I see it, we have two options. One is to commit another sin against nature. The second is to let nature take its course.
Save the boy.
I cannot condemn a child to this life. Perhaps it is better.
You see the feline on the ground is rapidly fading.
Then send him away. Give him a chance.
And what of you?
I will not go without a fight.
Let her go.
You try to move and you feel yourself succeed. Only not through your own efforts. You simply see the vines retract. You have no strength left, Amina. You are dying.
If there were a way for you to live forever, but you might possibly never see your son again, would you take it?
Would he live?
We do not know.
Only time could tell.
But he would have a chance.
He'll have a chance either way. But this might give you a chance to see him again.
Yes, I would do it. Yes, please. Anything.
And with that, Tuliere, you see she slumps, seemingly passing.
You heard her.
Tuliere, to do this, to run this crew the way we want to, we have to have rules. We need to be strict. I must be okay with being unpopular. Each person,
and you see he looks down at this fading feline, and then out, presumably to the hold where this child might be.
Each person has their own baggage, their own demons, and we have eternity to fight them. But if we let ourselves become distracted, the bigger demons win. Fighting real monsters like Crusadia, it will exact a heavy toll. Are we ready for this?
We have to be. If not us, then who?
He looks down to the near corpse.
Then we must commit ourselves to this cause. Completely. We are not only forcing this poor creature into a life bound to mine.
And he seems to almost gag at the thought.
But that child, whatever we do with it, we are making it live on. Without its mother, we are committing it to a fight for survival. Every pain and hardship it faces will, to some extent, be our doing.
Rather a world where a child grows up with their parent that they can never see again? Or do we rely on hope, and maybe their paths will cross once more?
You see, he kind of just looks up and rubs his leg and puts his fingers to a ring.
Okay. I trust you. I will play the cruel captain. You, the wise, reasonable first mate, just like we talked about. And perhaps, when our fight is finished, we can try to offer those in our service something resembling a life. But not until these demons are defeated.
Someone has to be the villain.
He picks up the feline woman, now limp in his arms, and extends his fangs.
I look away.
Just before he bites, he lowers her.
Rules. We need rules. We owe the crew a clear bargain.
Oh, number one, we can't have them harming innocent people.
Yes. If we're going to make monsters, we must use them for good. They are in our service. They must see this job done. The price of immortality, it is not to die until the work is done.
And we can't let any foul deeds go unpunished.
Yes, our gifts must be used. For if we do not use them appropriately, then why should we be allowed to continue to walk this God's forsaken earth?
He looks to you very sincerely and says,
Thank you, Tuliere.
Amina, you feel yourself drift off into darkness. The darkness of eternal slumber. You didn't make it. You don't know what will become of Tom, of you, of these strange pirates. But you feel rest coming to you, deserved or not, until something pulls you back, just barely. A thread tethering you to the realm of the living. Some small twinge of healing. Your vision is blurring as you are already slipping back into the void, but you feel two strong hands holding you up. An echoey voice bounces around in your head.
I can save you, cat. But it comes at a cost. Service undying. I shall grant you gifts of power untold. Powers you will use as we command aboard the sea's ire. If you accept, you must adhere to the following standards. Number 1, harm no innocents. Number 2, let no foul deed go unpunished. And number 3, do not die. There is work to be done. Do you accept?
I accept.
Quickly, there is but one question remaining. I will not curse a child to life as a beast, nor will I condone it going where we must. If I save you, we will do all we can to get the boy to safety. But you will not see him again. His destiny will be his own. Or he can share yours and rest, knowing that, do you still wish to live?
The boy deserves a life, with or without me. I accept.
You can hardly feel as Captain Bloodbag's fangs pierces your neck. He drinks of you, and you do not heal. Instead, you slip further and further into darkness, resting in the pitch-black void of nothingness, until, either an instant or an eternity later, you awake as something else, something changed, something more powerful, and yet more empty. Your future is yours once more, but at what cost?
Thank you. Thank you. May I say goodbye?
The captain nods.
And she's going to wipe her now, probably dried, crusted tears from her face and run to Tomas. Tomas!
You see he's holding a finger to his lips.
It is all right, baby. Come to me.
He immediately runs into your arms.
Tomas, listen to me. Mommy cannot protect you anymore. She is not strong enough. You have a fighting chance on your own. But you must know how much I love you.
He puts a hand to your cheek, wiping away the tears. He looks confused, but more than that, he just looks concerned for you.
Just know that were I a stronger cat, I would never give you up. and you have done nothing wrong. Do you understand me?
He looks to your eyes, confused, but almost trying to reassure you as he nods and places a kiss on your forehead.
Love, Mama.
I love you so much.
We strong together.
Never forget. And she's going to remove a necklace around her neck from her time at the castle, and she's going to put it in his little hands.
You put it in his hands, and he looks down, smiling. You know he loves toying with this necklace. And there is a beam of sunlight entering the cargo hold. It illuminates his face as you see his shining blue eyes, and suddenly the light is blocked. And you turn up to look at the stairs leading into the cargo hold. The two figures you had run into now stand there, cloaked, looking down at you like two grim reapers.
Okay, Tomas, it is time to go. Mommy loves you. You are strong. You are a feline, and you can do anything you put your mind to. I love you.
My beloved patrons, happy Dreamiversary. I cannot believe it has been 6 years of Dreams. I wish so desperately to celebrate with you all, but the task at hand demands much of me, in more ways than I care to count. If only what I was attempting to do was as easy as taking advantage of 20% off a membership at patreon.com/Dreambus. Then I could be in the running for the Dreamiversary merch. I could even sign up to play in a game with the cast of Dungeons and Dreambus. Rumor has it, they're even playtesting a new game for Season 7! But that is neither here nor there. I must face the reality in front of me. I must see this task through to its completion. Then, maybe then, I could join in the festivities for the 6th Dreamiversary, including enjoying the fun little travel vlog the cast is putting out from their Dreamiversary trip on the Dreambus YouTube channel. But until then, your memories keep me warm. And please do remember to take advantage of that 20% off the Patreon memberships. It's quite special. Anyways, thank you. Jerry Benetatos, Queso Loco, Greta and Beignet, Alex Gapes My Ass, Ace Andrews, Regina Russell, Sam Olivos, Jordan Cobb, The Unnamed Rogue, NB Star, Doubtful Guest, Michael Richters, Davis Walden, Denny Dewdrop, Mitmouse, Cully Wolf, Brandon M. Bishop, Bridge, Twiglets, Joanna, Stan Sitzman, Scrambles the Death Dealer, Erin Adams, Nathan Mesnard, Rue Thanatos, Melissa Rain, Sensational, Batsa Plenty, Normally Me, Dane Kohlhoff, Loon, Faust, the Heavenly Demonic Monster, David Carlton, Tracy Baby, Lord Braxton von Wendell III, Elastic Band, Hoodie Gang Sheep, Luke Vormin, MV Carr, Vico Cocorico, Mary Wig, Alyssa Barron, Jan, Scottish Alpaca, Kiara Bouye, Wayward Scientist, Chibs 1012, Kyle D, Shane Coffey, Donny Doster, Connor Canfield, Marco Morais, Shadow Wolf, Tabitha, Cardboard, Blood Rose, Jonathan Love, The Meat-Slinging Menace, Douglas L. Conrad III, Habibi B, Colin, and Nick's Crypt Keeper. Till next week.
And with that, we flash back to the present. Queenie, The carriage rumbles away roughly as you see the receding figures of Captain Bloodbags and your vampirate crew. Your mind and heart are caught up in a whirlwind of emotions. Percival Whitpaw, your sister Helena's preferred attendant, rushes you off down the road as a young feline boy, white fur, brilliant blue eyes, looks at you with worry and confusion. His timid nature reminds you so much of young Tomas, clinging to you on cold, hard nights.
Princess, are you a Highclaw?
She, takes a second. Yes, I am.
Oh, I am Armand.
I am Amina, but you can call me Queenie.
You see he, scrunches his eyebrows, and he goes,
You're not Amina.
What?
This is Amina.
And he digs through a little satchel, and he pulls out a drawing, seemingly one of his own, showcasing a beautiful white-furred feline with a rapier in one hand and the other behind her back. She's dressed in a swirling, regal dress, fighting back several ruffians with cartoonishly evil frowns on their faces.
She is the most bravest in all the lands, and she is keeping our family safe.
Is she?
Yes.
How so?
She goes to fight all the bad guys in all the places far away.
That's right. And she covers her bad eye and imitates the pose of the Amina in the drawing and is like, I suppose there are some updates to be done, but I fight the bad guys on the daily.
You see he looks at you with a suspicious face, but almost kind of smiling, which is maybe the first time you've seen him not doing a sad little cat face.
And he goes, No.
Yes, it is true.
He kind of looks at you, can tell he's looking at your mangy ass patchy fur.
She will take off her belt that holds her rapier and hold it out to show that it's the same sword in the drawing. Look.
And again, he scrunches his face, making a that's whack face.
And he goes, What happened to you?
Well, and she thinks about that for a good long minute. She's like, sometimes the bad guys hit pretty hard. And she, does a kind of gesture over her eye that is slashed.
Yeah.
That's scary.
It is, but I do it for all the little felines out there so that they may sleep safe in their beds.
He's kind of does a small smile, and he goes,
Did you know that you are my aunt?
I do now. You look so much like Armand. Big Armand, I mean.
He looks at you, smiling shy, his head is down, but his eyes are looking up at you, and he goes,
Thank you for keeping us safe.
You are welcome, little Armand.
Are we safe now? Are you coming back?
Well, I will come back to visit, to check in, but someone has to fight all those bad guys so you may sleep safe in your bed. But I promise you, Armand, now that I know about you, I will send and visit whatever and whenever I can.
He kind of looks a little bit disappointed and goes,
Just don't get hurt anymore, okay? You look a little bit weird. But you still look very brave.
I appreciate that, Armand. I promise you I will do my very best not to get hurt. It is one of the rules, after all.
One of the rules?
That's right. And she, looks conspiratorially around in the way that you do when you give children a secret. Did you know that Amina was a pirate?
No.
She is a pirate that sails the fearsome seas. And there are rules that pirates must keep to. Harm no innocents, of course.
You see, he is fully taken with this.
Let no foul deed go unpunished. Those are the bad guys that I must fight to ensure you sleep safely. And then, do not die. Stay safe. That is the third most important rule for a pirate to follow.
So you are safe?
I am.
That's very cool.
I think you are very cool.
No. I don't even know how to sword fight.
That is easily fixed, Armand. But let me ask you a question. Is this something you wish for? Do you want to learn, or is it just something that princes kind of have to do?
You see, he frowns and looks down and kind of stops answering. He just, kicks at the floor a little bit.
I promise you. I mean, you're talking to a pirate. There are no wrong answers as to what you want to do with your life in this company.
I don't like to fight.
That's fair.
I don't want to hurt anybody, and it makes me very tired.
I completely understand. It is not for everybody. But I tell you what, not wanting to hurt people is different from not knowing self-defense. If you want, we'll probably have to get out of the carriage at some point. I can teach you a few quick moves just to keep you and me, while we're on the road, safe. What do you think?
He looks shy again, goes,
Maybe.
Only if you want to, Armand.
I will listen to you.
He nods his head.
And she nods her head too. She looks very, very happy as she smiles. Tell me about your mother.
She is very nice, except when she makes me go to the sword fighting.
I understand, but mothers, they just want what's best for their sons and their daughters.
I like when she reads me the poetry, and she can teach me how to read.
Yes.
The poetries and the books.
Yes, I love books as well. You will have to give me recommendations on more books to read. It has been a while.
I have so many I can give to you.
Good. And is it just you, or do you have any brothers and sisters?
It's just me. There are the other children from the other family in the castle.
The other family?
The royal family.
Oh, right. The royal family. What are their names again? It has been so long.
And he kind of looks shy and stops talking again.
Oh, is everything all right? We don't have to talk about this if you don't want to.
No thank you.
Okay, that is perfectly fine.
I have a book if you want to read with me.
I would love to.
Do you know how to read?
I do know how to read, but I would actually love if you would read it to me. Would you like that?
Okay, I'm not the best yet.
That's quite all right.
But I am getting better.
Okay.
And he reaches into his little bag and pulls out a book to begin reading to you. He reads to you for a while. He struggles for a bit, but overall doing pretty good.
She will point out how to pronounce any words he doesn't recognize.
And you're quite surprised with his proficiency for his age. At this point, Percival suddenly shouts back and says,
My dear princess, where have you been? We are safe now, out of reach of whatever ruffians tried to assault the prince.
You misunderstand. They were my friends. They meant well. It was a mistake, a misunderstanding. But I travel on a ship from place to place. I don't stay in one place for very long nowadays.
Lady Helena will be most pleased with this news.
I am so excited to see her.
Forgive me, I should leave the conversation for the lady.
It is all right.
Just know that there are many in Highclaw who are eager for your return.
I am very glad to hear of it. And it is good to see you so well, Percival.
Oh, stop it.
Time has been very kind to you.
Not as kind as to you. My goodness.
You flatter me, Percival. I know that the years have taken their toll on me.
And with that, you continue making small talk as you ride on to wherever you're going. You finish your first day of travel and enter a second day of traveling on. Percival stopping to sleep for remarkably short periods of time.
Yeah.
Cat naps, if you will, throughout the day. But you're presumably making great time to wherever you're going. He is riding these horses hard. What do we see?
Queenie is telling the story about the leafets.
And so, I crawled very slowly. And all of a sudden, one of the leafets hanging upside down opens their eyes at me. And then thousands are in the cave. I try to keep quiet. I keep my finger to my lips.
He puts a finger to his lips.
And then they swarm all around me. And I am like, oh my god. And I am so scared. And then we manage to talk to them. And we return the flower. It was all a misunderstanding. But that is probably the last time that I felt silly.
Would you like to give me a side quest roll?
I would. Ooh. 2.
As you guys head on, all of a sudden, you begin to hear a... and you feel like wind sweep past the carriage.
Percival, are you all right?
One moment, princess! Close the windows!
No, Percival, you get inside the carriage.
Close the windows!
And you hear him kind of whip the horses on.
And Queenie will... She'll close the windows.
You begin to close the windows, and as you do, you swing it shut, and then you see it. This swarm of black hits the window, kind of hits the side of the carriage, and makes you rock back and forth.
And she holds Armand close to her chest. I will keep you safe.
What do we do?
Don't worry, you stay here. You stay very, very quiet, okay? Okay. Percival!
And you recognize this swarm of large, fist-sized insects as carniflies.
And she is going to take out her rifle, and she's going to prop open the window and put the gun out, and then look to Armand and say, "Don't try this at home." And she's going to try to take a shot at some carniflies.
Unfortunately, because it is a swarm of rather small insects, your attacks against them are unlucky.
Okay, 7.
And mixed success. You see them fly away. They're kind of hitting in almost in waves. And as they go around, you take aim. You see these pellets go flying out, splatter a handful of them, but then they come flying. And a bunch of them start trying to cram their way inside the window, some of them crawling all up inside of the rifle. You're fighting to try and keep them out of the window as you see Armand kind of like getting to the far end of the carriage going, no!
It will be all right. She is going to pull her sword.
Yeah, they start to kind of try to cram in, and they actually crawl their way so far up the barrel that you get the sense you will not be able to fire this gun. As you are it's stuck in position, holding them off. At this point, you hear Percival say, "Princess, I said close the windows!" And he is going to try and outmaneuver these things. Mixed success. You feel everything in the cabin kind of bouncing around. You feel the horses straining and straining and straining. Some of the swarm kind of moves away, but you hear one of the horses going as they seem to start to try and bite at it. And you see Percival pulls out a very small flintlock pistol and starts trying to scare them away.
She's going to use her short sword to try to just swat at them enough to close the window.
Okay, go ahead and try.
That is a 10.
Full success. You manage to swat them away, splattering bug guts everywhere. Close that window, but you see the swarm begins to come closer and closer to the carriage. However, they're going to have bad luck because they're trying to catch up. Ooh, critical failure as some of them get trampled. You see they're kind of trying to bite at the horses, but you see Percival actually stands up now, almost fully letting go of the reins, and is swatting away the ones he can. He's an older feline, but he's doing everything he can. He goes, "Do not come out under any circumstances!"
And Queenie looks a little like... But you see she shakes the dead bugs off of her gun and her sword, holsters them, and then holds Armand and is like, "It's okay. Percival is going to protect us, and I won't let anything happen to you."
Okay, with that action, you are able to unjam your gun, but you're going to sit out this turn as they are going to try. Full success. You hear as it goes, no, Giuseppe!
No, not
as
Giuseppe.
one of the horses.
My childhood horse. No, I'm just kidding.
As you see, one of the horses seems to be taking quite a bit of damage here. Percival is going to once again try and swat them away.
She's gonna knock on the carriage and say, Percival, I can fight.
You see him kind of like trying to drive on, and he goes,
If the princess stays safe, then do it!
Okay.
and poof, he kind of whips in such a way that he manages to shake off some of the swarm, and they're like an amorphous entity kind of blending backwards. They're now near the door to the carriage.
Okay, is there any other entrance that she could wall crawl out of, or does she have to open a window?
Ooh, there's a sunroof.
Okay, she is going to again look at Armand and put a finger to her lips and wink before wall crawling out of the sunroof.
You walk up and you see he just kind of looks at you wide-eyed and watches you as you get up on top of the carriage. And then Percival, who's busy with the swarm but is looking behind him, suddenly sees you up there and he goes,
How did you... No time!
And she's going to just use her short sword to try to expertly, dexterously take out as much of the swarm as she can.
okay, again, you have bad luck, but go for it.
That is another 10.
Full success.
So she wall crawls out of the sunroof, and using wall crawler keeps her feet solid on top of the carriage. And much like she will just put little cues all around the sea's ire, she just... And the swarm, having a bit of self-preservation, realizes this is not the easy target it expected, and the rest of the, small, comparatively to the beginning swarm just buzzes away.
That is exactly what happens. You see as the swarm, now kind of decimated, separates, and you see Percival does not let up on the horses, and he goes,
Just a little farther, Giuseppe! Just a little farther, then you can rest.
And she will just... the bug guts off of her short sword.
yeah, they go flying in the wind.
Put it back in the sheath, and then say, Well done, Percival. Well done.
He looks up and says, Princess, I can see you have kept up with your training.
It is my pride, Percival.
And he nods to you before focusing on the task.
And she will climb back in through the sunroof and then, drop back down and say, Are you okay?
Yeah.
Good.
How did you do that?
She will, lean in and whisper and say, Being a pirate has a lot of perks. Don't tell your mother.
He puts his head in his hands and he goes,
I had no idea.
But remember the rule. There is a fourth rule, actually. You can't become a pirate until you're at least 18.
I wanted to become a pirate.
Yeah, it's a very important fourth rule. But just remember, it's available to you, if you're old enough.
Okay.
In the meantime, do you want to play another game?
Yes. I know how to... I know how to play, tic-tac-toe and I Spy.
Perfect. I love tic-tac-toe. Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
and he nods his head and then kind of walks up to the other side of the carriage to where the slit is, and you see he puts his little paw out and taps Percival on the shoulder, and he goes,
Percy, I need my medicine.
Oh my.
Just a little bit further, Prince, and... are you well? Do you need it right now?
I can wait.
Oh my dear prince. Are you well?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And you see he looks a bit tired.
Yes.
And just kind of nods his head yes.
Why don't you lay back a bit?
He pulls out his little book and goes to a blank page where he draws a little tic-tac-toe grid.
And Queenie is going to say, do you want to know another secret?
Uh-huh.
And she lifts one of the cushions of the carriage, and there's tiny little scratched-in tic-tac-toes made with, like, kitten claws. She's like,
Whoa.
Don't tell anybody.
My mama told me I was not allowed to write and to write on the walls of the carriage.
Do you know why there's that rule?
Why?
It's me. And she will draw in the book.
you continue on for the rest of the day. Part of the way through, you stop for a quick rest, during which you see Percival pulls out this small, almost like a potion bottle, this tincture that has this like dark green, but like so dark it's almost black liquid, and he pulls out a dropper, and Armand takes a few drops of it and rests for a little bit after ingesting it, and sure enough, you see the cough clears up.
Percival, what is the boy's affliction?
Oh, it is unfortunate. Best left for your sister.
I see.
Pardon me, for Lady Sinclair too.
Of course.
Explain.
Understood.
All will be well.
Okay.
With that, he pulls out lunch, a couple of pre-prepared rations, very, very nice. And he goes,
Princess, please, you must eat.
Yes, of course. I am famished. And she's going to eat so that she blends in.
"Ooh, okay."
But she's going to eat very, very light.
Okay, give me a body roll to see how you withstand this.
Okay, that's a 7.
Mixed success. You might have uncomfortable flatulence for a little while. You're going to be okay. You definitely have to spit it up quietly, like, before you guys leave.
Oh my god, that's so delicious.
You think
she
so?
takes a napkin to like wipe her mouth. So tasty.
I am so pleased. It is my mother's recipe for pheasant.
But with that, you guys have a somewhat pleasant lunch.
She like hates herself for it, but she tries to take some of the carnifly blood from the outside of the carriage and just like to her tongue just to do something.
Gross.
Disgusting. Unbecoming of a princess.
Yes. You see, Armand Jr.'s feeling a fair bit better, and you continue on your way. At the end of this second day of relatively easy but hurried travel, you arrive just as the moon begins to rise in the sky. Amina, you have actually never seen this place before, but with your education, you know this to be Castle Sinclair. From here, the Sinclair family, one of the longest, most trusted allies of Highclaw, manage their shipping business and the handful of territories Highclaw has assigned them to administrate. The castle's masonry is immaculate. Crisp walls with clean lines, tall, ornate parapets, golden banners bearing the pod insignia of Highclaw.
Wow.
And stretching out in front of the castle are various pristine hedges and perfectly manicured flower beds. The kind of greenery that must be very difficult to maintain in the unbearable heat of the Megaloran sun. Upon spotting the coach, guards hurriedly race inside. It's dark, and after a minute or two, as you walk toward the castle under the lush greenery, a light peeks out. Lantern light. The guard walks ahead of said light, taking up their post again. And then you see them. 2 feline figures. Armand is older, but still dashing. Streaks of gray mottle his fur, and you see worry and laugh lines in equal number behind his thinning fur coat. Your breath hitches at the sight of someone so familiar, yet so alien after all these years. And then your eyes turn to your sister, Helena. Those Highclaw genes make her unmistakable. In her nightgown, she looks to you with big, watery blue eyes. Their vibrance tamped down with age, yet still kind. You wonder if this is what you might have looked like, given a true life as long as hers. She drops the lantern in shock as Armand Jr. runs up to her.
Mommy!
He hugs her at the waist as she suddenly collapses onto her knees, racked with sobs.
Mama?
She cries and reaches out a shaky hand toward you.
Queenie will collapse and hug her.
Oh, Helena.
She cannot even speak as she just holds you and... You embrace your sister in a hug that warms you through so thoroughly. You wonder if your soul is on fire. You never thought you'd care to come home. Maybe you still don't. But whatever this is, it's good.
I feared that your affection for me would fade with time.
That would be impossible.
And she holds you, and you see Armand, equally shocked, just kind of looks at you like hands out in front of him, unsure what to do with them.
She will hug him. Not like the way you would hug an old love, but like the way you would hug family.
And he joins. You settle in to the Sinclair Estates. The interior of the castle is lavish and homey and comfortable, if a bit hollow. Every now and then you catch Helena just staring at you, unable to believe you are here in the flesh. Armand can hardly refrain from doing the same. They offer you a bath, food, clothes, whatever you could possibly need. And finally, after about an hour of delightful awkwardness born from disbelief, you three find yourselves before the fireplace. Helena sits next to Armand, one hand on his, and leans closer to you in your own armchair.
So, where do we begin?
I mean, my goodness, you two, congratulations.
You see Armand kind of looks down and like blushes and goes,
Thank you.
You have made a beautiful boy.
I am so glad you two got to meet. We talked to him about you all of the time.
I realized that he had a little drawing of me. It was very charming.
Yes, he has so many of them.
I have some explaining to do about why now, after all this time.
Amina, are you stupid? You never have to explain yourself to me. I am just glad you are well after all these years of searching, and I knew you were still out there, no matter what they said.
I missed you most of all, Helena. But I do have something to say, something to tell you both, actually.
You may speak as if amongst family. You are, after all.
It may be a little hard to hear, Armand and Helena, but I want to make it clear that I am by no means attempting to draw any sort of wedge between anyone, but Armand, you have a son, another, by me, from many years ago.
You see his eyes immediately water up before you even finish saying what you were going to say, and he goes,
So, the child is okay.
I had a very hard time after I left.
You see Helena holds him tighter, but then also kind of reaches a hand out to put on your knee.
I couldn't feed myself as much as I should have, but any food I got went to him.
Amina.
I found a loving crew that I sail with, but we agreed that it was safer for the boy to try his own life on land.
At this point, he is full crying, especially when you say that you were unable to eat. You see Helena just kind of like starts like full sobbing and puts her head into Armand's shoulder.
And he goes, How long ago? Where is he? Or is she or whoever?
His name is Tomas.
Where is he?
I don't know.
When did you last see him? Is he well? We can help.
I saw him 20 years ago now.
And you see at that, like, some of the relief that you saw on his face just completely gets washed away. He goes,
But 20?
And I was hoping that we could find him together. I thought for so long that he was better off without me.
20 years, he would have been an infant, a child.
And she just sobs to herself.
You see, he kind of withdraws inward, looking at the fireplace, and then comes over to you and picks you up out of the chair in a big hug.
I am so sorry.
Helena comes over and she goes,
You have nothing to be sorry for. Why? Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you let us help you?
Mom and Dad were so angry with me. I was also a kitten. I needed help. But I didn't want to stay where they so clearly didn't want me.
Fuck them.
Yes.
and Armand looks to you and says,
I am sorry, I had no idea.
I know, Armand. I do not fault you for anything.
I don't know how I can make up for the lost time, but trust me, that whatever you need, if it is within our power, I will give it to you and to our son.
Oh. She will hold tighter, and she will describe the docks that they dropped him off at, and that he has her necklace. I tried my best to impress upon him how loved he was. And I hope we can find him.
Helena takes your hands in hers and goes,
We will, Amina, we will. No matter what it takes. It took us this long to find you.
and she looks at Armand and they both kind of laugh with each other. She goes,
All this time searching for you and you just turn up on our doorstep. How does that...
Well, Helena, you know I cannot back down from a sword fight, and I was enjoying some shore leave when I heard that the young master Armand Sinclair was going to be showing his fencing prowess, and I thought it was Armand, not Armand, and so I thought I would try my hand.
Yes, I hardly think anyone would refer to me as the young master at this point.
I suppose it has been many years, but I still think of you that way.
and he looks at you and he goes,
You look remarkably well preserved. A little beat up, perhaps, if you don't mind my saying, but...
Perhaps a lot beat up, yes. But I live loved. It is a different love than the one I feel here tonight. But it is a found family who cares for me deeply, and I can feel that every day.
Good.
In fact, I left them to come here. I hope they are all right. No matter what, I don't think I can stay here very long, but I want to return whenever I can, and I want to write to both of you and to little Armand, if you would let me. To be an aunt and a mother is such a gift.
He would love that.
If you wouldn't mind, I could give him a few sword fighting pointers. I know he is quite shy.
Yes, and they both kind of look at each other a little bit concerned and go,
We were hoping the tour would assist with that a little bit and perhaps keep him out of the castle a bit longer.
I noticed he needs to take a tincture.
Yes.
Is the young prince all right?
No. You see, Amina, our son, he is not well.
What has happened?
After you left, see, our parents came up with this whole phony story. They said you had gone to visit one of the families, and while you were gone, they said that you were killed by the Corvids. And I knew it was a load of howler shit. My love. No, I know. I'm okay. Just...
They did not use me to start a war, did they?
She looks at you like exasperated, just like,
Oh my God.
Armand and I met, and as you know, his family, they managed the ships.
Of course.
Well, I started sailing with him, looking for you.
Oh, Helena, we must have... I have been on the sea all this time. We must have passed without knowing.
We knew you must have been out there somewhere, but no matter where we went, around the continent or elsewhere, nothing. We didn't know where to begin.
I am so sorry you spent so much time looking for me.
Naturally, your family was not pleased about The princess next in line for the throne, spending all her time on the seas.
No, they wouldn't, would they?
And, And you see Helena kind of like pulls like a handkerchief and kind of holds it to her face, and he goes,
She will grab her hand.
We were marooned at sea.
Oh dear.
A nasty source storm was tossing our fleet about when Helena went into labor.
Oh my god.
Armand Jr. was born out at sea and...
He was ill. He deteriorated so quickly.
Oh my god.
It was terrible. With so few options, all we could do was pray.
Yes.
And it seems our prayers were answered. A ship found our crew. The captain offered help. Not just to us, but to our boy.
Oh.
Of course, though, it was not as simple as one would hope.
Not as simple. How so?
We had to abandon the ship. The captain had artificers on board, and he possessed powers beyond understanding.
What was his name?
Arcus Crusadia.
This has been Blood and Booty, a naughty nautical actual play adventure of vampirates. Blood and Booty features the vocal talents of Amanda Fernandez-Acosta as Sable, Hannah Schooner as Queenie, Kayla Temshiv as Tomas, Michael Pisani as Beau, and TJ Berry as Tuliere. The rest of the world is voiced by your BG, Giancarlo Herrera, with editing by Giancarlo Herrera and Hannah Schooner, and sound design by Giancarlo Herrera. Blood and Booty is played on the free Mischief TTRPG with the Vampirism and Pirate expansions, available at mischiefrpg.com. If you'd like to support the show, consider signing up for the Patreon at patreon.com/Drimbus, where you can get access to exclusive bonus content, patron merch, Drimbus TTRPGs, the patron Discord, and more. Thank you all so much for listening, and we will see you all next week. Lando.
Halt, sir! By order of Prince Archie of Highclaw, all who are coming to dock inside
Take a real long walk off that short pier, will ya?
Yes, sir.
All right, crew. Crusadia gave us his orders. You know the drill. Time we collect.